Three reasons Duke won't win national title, spoiling March Madness brackets everywhere. What's the best Duke team of all time? A. The Christian Laettner, Bobby Hurley, and Grant Hill teams of the early 1990s. A. The Jay Williams, Shane Battier, and Mike Dunleavy version of the early 2000s. The Danny Ferry mid-80s team. The Elton Brand. Odds are, Coach Mike Krzyzewski might be looking at his most talented team ever this year. The Blue Devils, top overall seed in this NCAA tournament, feature two National Player of the Years in RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson. Barrett took USA Today Sports Award, while Williamson is the front-runner to win the Naismith Boy. Williamson has wowed with his highlight reels and brute force, while Barrett's finesse and knack for scoring have carried a freshman-laden team bolstered by two other elite freshmen, Cam Reddish and Trey Jones. A. Williamson's recent injury raised doubts about Duke's status as a national title contender, but the 6'7" star's return changed the narrative. 8's the Blue Devils tournament to lose. A. But in a single elimination tournament, teams that aren't supposed to win can do the unimaginable. A. Here are three main reasons this heavily favored Duke team, plus 225 favorites according to Westgate Superbook, will not win the national title. A. 1. Bad three-point in a January 14 overtime loss to Syracuse, Duke shot 9 for 43, 21% from 3 and struggled against the Orange's 2-3 zone. A zone takes us. 2. Inability to win. Most of the time, these freshmen play like upperclassmen, but 3 years experience by another blue blood. Ahem, Michigan State can exploit their youth. That's why the Blue Devils. 3. Mounting pressure. If Duke eventually draws Michigan State, the Spartans play with a chip on their shoulders and feed off the grit of fiery point guard Cassius Winston. And make no mistake, this article originally appeared on USA Today. Related slideshow: Best of the NCAA tournament provided by Iman.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.